What's up, everyone? This is another Shake and Bake session on the Talladega Nights channel. If you're a first-time viewer, well, thank you very much for tuning in and giving this channel a try. Or if you're a returning viewer, well, welcome back. Now, very quickly, before I jump into today's game, I just wanted to say that within the next couple of videos, I'm going to be officially releasing my little series of my road or journey to 1220 ELO. That's what I'm going to have as my target goal for this series, or for the upcoming series. And the reason I'm doing a 1220 ELO is because that's actually the highest rating that I've ever had across any time control on chess.com. As you can see on the screen, my current rating in Rapid is 1084, which also happens to be my highest rating of all time. But if you go over here to daily, my highest rating in daily is actually 1219, which is the highest of any time control. So that's exactly why I'm going to be doing my target goal of 1220, because if and once I achieve an ELO of 1220, that will be the highest ELO for me ever. So with that being said, I think what I want to do moving forward for time control in these games, especially in the series, is mix up 10-minute games with 15-minute games in Rapid. I know that the 15-minute games can make for quite long content and videos, so I think that's why, or one of the reasons why, I want to switch it up with 10-minute games, because not only will it make for shorter games, but it'll also test my critical thinking under time, because 10 minutes sounds like a lot, but once that clock starts, honestly, those 10-minute games go by very fast because there's no added time, and once you run out of time, it's all over. So that's what I'm going to do. And I think for today's game, I'm going to go ahead and give it a try. So this game will be the very first 10-minute game on the channel. All right, enough of the intro. Let's go ahead and jump straight into today's game. So drivers, start those engines, strap those belts tight, and let's get this thing rolling. And the green flag's in the air. Who are we going to be playing today? We're going to be playing Martin Perk. He is a 1074 out of Slovenia. And 10 seconds has already gone by and he hasn't played a move. Okay, yeah, so like I said, this is going to be a very much faster game, and he's instantly going for the Queen's Gambit. I'm not going to accept. I'm just going to develop normally. Again, Martin has been a member since March 1st, 2023. Okay, let's go ahead and develop this bishop. If I win this game, I jump 8 points on my ELO. If I draw, it's nothing. And if I lose 8. All right, so already he's got this extremely weird setup here without these 3 pawns there. So how do I want to take advantage of this? Let's go ahead and develop first. Maybe push this here. Yeah, he's just straight up pushing pawns. You see what I'm talking about? Like, this is a way different style of game than what I've been playing in these Rapid games. Like, this guy has only pushed pawns so far. And the time factor might have something to do with it. I really think these 10-minute games are just a lot different than your 15-minute games, even though they're both Rapid. It's just, I mean, naturally, people play at a higher pace of speed. But again, he's only moved pawns so far. I really don't understand. I've definitely never seen this many pawn movements to the start of a game before, especially at this this rating. Okay, so he instantly blocks the 1 pawn under attack. I'm thinking of pinning this knight. Let's go ahead and do it. The way he pushes his pawns, I was almost expecting that, but he didn't do it. So, okay. But yeah, you can already tell. I mean, there's just so much less time to calculate here. All right. What do I want to play? Let's go ahead and push up real quick. Just to stop him from coming there. Might come here. Maybe if he doesn't take, maybe I can, well, he just instantly shut that off. Okay. I'm trying to see if I break this position up. I think this might be good for me. Let's try and break this position up. Wait, what did he play? Okay, just moved his king, or moved his queen. I think I'm gonna go ahead. No, I can't do that because that would make this undefended. I think I'm really gonna lock the position up here. Yeah, I'm really locking the position up now. Okay. If I take, this opens it up. I can come here. Let's do it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I just noticed something. Check. That might be a problem moving forward, but I'm going to have to trade first. I don't think he sees that. Yeah, I don't think he sees that. Maybe he does now, but we'll see. I can just easily slide here. I do think he's going to play that check, though. Or he might just try and defend this pawn on e5. Yeah, he just defends the pawn on e5. What do I want to play here? I still have a lot of time, even though there's not a lot of pieces on the board. Let's push up, and then maybe ideas of coming here. Well, okay, yeah. Let's do this. Yep. I do have a check here. Let's try it. I don't see anything to block it without. I think he's gonna lose his castling rights from that. He has to go there. Okay. Now I can move up. Take. Let's try it. Yeah, let's try and open this position up. I might not actually. I probably shouldn't have done that with these two things eyeing over here. I probably shouldn't have done that, but he doesn't do anything about it. Let's go ahead and take and check after he takes back. Let's take, winning a pawn. Check. I'm going to be winning another pawn over here. Well, okay. All right, what's the play here? Do I check? Let's check. What am I supposed to play here? Am I supposed to take this pawn? I think I'm supposed to take this pawn. Let's do it. I'll pre-move this rook trade just in case first. Actually, let's not pre-move just in case there's a tactic. Yeah, I figured he would come there eventually. I think this is actually a good square to hide on. All right, so am I missing any tactics here? This isn't, no, okay, so let's just take. I'm up 2 points in material. Probably want to bring my rook here. Okay. I've got 4 minutes and 25 seconds left. For some reason, this looks like a good move. I feel like that's even though it's probably smarter to retreat, I just like that he's gonna he was gonna have to do something again about that. So now I can come here and defend it. Actually, I should probably defend it with the rook instead. Yeah, because that would leave this fallen. I hope I haven't trapped myself. Maybe this h8 wasn't such a good idea. I definitely need to bring the queen over next or something. Or maybe, no. Yeah, this might be, no, yeah. I got to figure something out. Oh, this is actually probably a good move. I just got to unpin this somehow. Okay, I think he just did me a favor there. Yeah, this should be okay. Yeah, because I just won the bishop. So now I'm just up 2 pawns, and we both have a queen on the board. Let's just start attacking these pawns. I don't see a way for him to break in right now against my pawns. I guess maybe it's here. If I go up and if he takes, I can take and then be attacking both of those. I think we should maybe do that. Or maybe I should give a check first. I think I should give a check first, possibly. Or I could just straight up try and force the queens off the board. Let's do that. Let's try and force the queens off the board. He might come here, but then if he comes there, I'm going to be checking and winning stuff. I think he might come here. If he does, I'll check and win pieces. Or win a pawn at least. But I do think he's going to... I don't know. I don't think he's going to trade, actually. Oh, he did. Okay. All right, I just got to push the king up. All right, whoever plays this endgame better will be the victor. I think I should push this one next. Maybe even push this one to stop him from coming in once I slide over. Yeah, let's push that one first and then push here and give a check so then he can't slide here. Or I think he just messed up, actually, because now I'm going to infiltrate. Yeah, I'm infiltrating this other side over here. He can't go anywhere over here. He can't go to any of these three. He pushes up, I trade. And this is just going to promote real fast. He's going to try and promote his H-pawn. And he just resigned. Okay. See what I'm talking about, guys? That style of play was so much different than the other rapid games. So we got to win in a new highest rating, and honestly, that journey to 1220 I think just started right now. But I think what I'm going to do is either in the next video or once I reach 1100 elo, that's when I'll start the journey to 1220. But either way, let's go ahead and start this game review real quick. I think it'll be decent. Accuracy is probably not the best. Yeah, 76% accuracy for myself, 68 for the opponent. A 1400 game rating, that's still pretty good considering this is the first 10-minute game I've really played in a long time against a live person. And a 900 for the opponent. The opening was actually pretty good for me, 86%, really bad, even though I get a green check mark, 62% middle game, but then an 89% end game. Yeah, so I did have one blunder, but the opponent had two blunders, and I also had 3 great moves. So, all right, let's go ahead and move this back over here, and we will check out this game review real quick. I'm also going to try and do these game reviews a little bit faster than I had been doing. So we played the queen. He played the Queen's Gambit, and I did not accept it, which it's an accuracy for him to push up. He probably is used to people just accepting it. And yeah, these are all his pawn moves. So, yeah, okay, so that's an inaccuracy. It did want me to come here with my knight. This is all standard. Okay, so trying to break up the pawn chain was an inaccuracy. It wanted me to break it up this way instead. But I just don't understand. Let's show this idea real quick because it's got 2 attackers, right? Why wouldn't... Oh, because it was pinned. If he would have attacked with the knight, I would have won that queen. Okay. Yeah, I got to be on the lookout for those kind of pins. Yeah, I didn't see that. And pushing up is a mistake. It's now plus 2.3 in the opponent's favor. It wanted me to just take. It wanted me to straight up take. But when I saw him add his queen for an extra layer of protection, that's kind of what made me decide to push up. We trade the knights. That was an inaccuracy. Now it's just plus 1.29, but I give it right back with another mistake just by pushing the pawn. It wanted me to come here to f6. Yeah, and that's a big swing. Now it's in my favor, minus 4.5. And again, man, this eval bar is having a hard time keeping up. Man, it wanted him to, first of all, it wanted him to attack this bishop. And then second of all, again, it wanted me to play f6. There was only one good move, and that was it, and I didn't find it. So, yeah, now it's back to his favor, and the trend continues. Just a lot of bad moves. Okay, that check was a great move. Okay, so back-to-back great moves. And that was a blunder. Yep. Best. Yep. But that's an inaccuracy to check. It did want me to double stack. I guess that makes sense. Taking that was an inaccuracy. Okay, so that was a great move. Okay, so it was a great move to put it on h8. Yeah, because if I would have came here, he would have been able to check multiple different ways. -3 again. I knew I didn't capitalize. That's massive. Yeah, oh my God. How did I not see that? How did I not see that? And he completely didn't see it either. That's what I'm talking about with these games. I feel like, I mean, maybe I would have, but I feel like in a 15-minute game with 10-second increments, I don't think I would have played that move. I mean, I might have, but again, I think that's just the time constraint thing. Because I was already down to 4 minutes, but he didn't see it. And again, that's a bad move because it's still got 2 attackers and only 1 defender. So yeah, I really wasn't thinking there. But that is a huge miss. Yeah, not because it was just an even trade of all material. And the advantage is in my favor because I have 2 extra pawns. And I don't think the computer will like his trade. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, so that's an inaccuracy. And from here on out, I mean, I put my king and pawns in the right spot, and there was absolutely nothing he would have been able to do in this end game after this. So, all right, guys, we get the win for today's video, even though it was really sloppy. I honestly think that's just a product of these 10-minute games, especially for me. I mean, considering it was the first 10-minute game that I've played in quite some time, against a live opponent. So I think moving forward, it should definitely get better for me in terms of being able to manage the time and clock and play moves faster. But, this was the first time in quite some time. So just getting a win, I'm pretty satisfied with that. I got a new highest rating of 1,092. And I think moving forward, once I achieve that rating of 1,100, hopefully by the next video, what I'm going to do is start that series of my road to 1220. So be on the lookout for that, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, remember, if you ain't first, you're last.